Hello and welcome, my friends. Welcome to October's new moon healing. Right now, many of us are struggling with a lot of those what ifs, that racing thought, those anxious feelings. And I thought, what a better time to look at that anxiety than October's new moon. In October, that veil starts to thin and it can start to trigger our anxieties, trigger our fears. I wanted to use this new moon energy, especially as we do have that combination of new moon and solar eclipse right now, to look at reducing some of that anxiety. As this is such a normal human experience, everyone has a very different level of anxiety that they're contending with. No matter what level of anxiety you are working with or dealing with, please make sure that if it is getting out of hand, that you seek medical support. This healing is to help reduce some of that energetical aspect that is comprised in anxiety. However, no one tool is going to be the superhero for you. It's going to take a variety of tools and sometimes a variety of supports to be able to work through those heavier levels. So please make sure that you are checking into you and ensuring that you are asking for the help when you need it. Now, speaking of tools, my crystal friends, of course, we're dealing with the moon. That moonstone really helps to amplify that lunar energy. Now, for the anxiety piece though, black tourmaline is fantastic at bringing in that grounding, soothing calm that we need, while sunstone helps to ease that anxiety and bring in and amplify that warmth, that joy that comes in with the sunstone. And of course, we have that clear quartz crystal that really helps to amplify energies that we're trying to work with. Please note, you do not need any crystals for this healing. We have the lunar energy that we are going to draw down. It is not something that we have to have. It's just a nice add-on and tool that some people like to work with. That said, I do need everybody to get comfortable. That's the one thing I do need. I would encourage you to have connection to the floor. It does help to stabilize you and ground you so that you can open yourself up more fully to the energies that we're about to call in. Once you are comfortable, I'd like you to become aware of your breath. There is no right or wrong here. Just become aware of how you're currently breathing. Now, let's add some intention. I'd like you to take deep inhales through your nose, only if you can. Pause for a moment, and then have a balanced exhale through your mouth. Again, only if you can. As you continue to take these deep, beautiful meditative breaths, we're going to call in the lunar energy to support you in releasing those prickly, anxious feelings and pains. Now, I'd like you to visualize a shimmering silvery blue energy cascade gently into your space. This lunar energy wraps around you, comforting you, calming you. With every deep inhale you take, you feel that cool lunar energy soothe you, calm you. The divine feminine energy heads straight to your head. The silvery blue energy calms the crazy fast forward monkeys that are causing so much trouble for you. While at the same time, the cooling sensation of the lunar energy heals and soothes the pains brought on by those crazy monkeys jumping around. The divine feminine energy then amplifies and then starts to focus in not only on your mind, but your body. Soothing the pains, the aches, and the heaviness that had been piling up on top of you. Again, like before, the soothing coolness of the lunar energy helps to ease those aches and pains. Again, you feel the lunar energy swell as it gently embraces that heart center of yours. Anxiety comes from both your heart and your head. The lunar energy is helping to calm both centers simultaneously. the Divine Feminine soothes both your heart and your head, cooling those areas from the hot, from the prickle, from the fear. This shimmering silvery blue energy supports you in transmuting those fears into passion and love for you and for your life. This lunar energy calms any fear, any pain that is brought up by the release and transmutation of these fears, of this pain. The cooling sensation fills you, body, mind, and soul, to reduce those prickly pangs of fear and anxiety. The lunar energy replaces those areas of fear with one of empowerment, of unconditional love. The lunar energy, the divine feminine energy, wants to support you now, to empower you, so you're no longer stuck in fear. Rather, you are full of conviction, excitement, and enthusiasm. The silvery blue energy starts to fan that inner flame of yours, giving you that determination that you need, that you want. The lunar energy then embraces you one more time before it gently cascades back out of your space. The lunar energy has left you feeling more empowered, more able to do what you need and what you want to do. I want to thank you for joining me today. And of course, we want to thank that amazing divine feminine energy for supporting us in this healing. Now, as we were looking at releasing and transmuting energies, I would encourage everybody to drink a lot more water over the next couple of days. It helps to not only get rid of some of the physical pieces, it will also help to clear out and rejuvenate the emotional and spiritual part of you. Also, guys, please be gentle with you. Anytime we're dealing with anxiety, fear, or sadness, it takes a bit. It takes a while. And like I said at the beginning of the session, please, please, please get help if you need more help. We cannot do this alone, and we shouldn't try. Use our words when we need them. That said, I want to thank you for joining me today, and I hope that you do feel more empowered and that you feel less weighed down by the heaviness of anxiety, by those fears. Of course, that normal and exciting housekeeping. If you like this session, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe and hit that bell if you want more tools. So I release them weekly, and I also release a lot of readings and other supports. And if you're looking for an additional layer of support, I do have a Ko-fi and Patreon page. I've provided links below. Again, I want to thank you so much for joining me and the lunar energy, and I hope you feel more able to do what you need to and what you want to do. Until tomorrow, my friends.